there's a whole new sense of destiny for Herbalife Company, Herbalife distributors, Herbalife home office, Herbalife leaders, without a doubt. Mark left us in such a fantastic place to take advantage of the next 20 years, having given us his leadership over the first 20 years. Got us to almost $2 billion in sales, 48, 49 countries. He left us with incredible systems to use. He left us with an intricate working power of all of the systems that are working all around the world. It was just unbelievable. He would be proud today to see all those systems at work that brought all of you from all over the world to this Masters. He would have said, we did a good job that first 20 years. Now it's up to all of us to take it on for the next 20 years. The things that Mark taught us were incredible. Here's a pretty good list. First, Mark taught us to get a dream, a business dream which he helped to formulate, a dream of becoming financially independent, a dream of supporting your children in whatever educational channels they might want to go, a dream of having a business that would satisfy all of your wishes for the future, a chance to be from the profits of your business to be benevolent, like he was, to support worthy projects, to do all of that. Then, of course, Mark taught us to have a personal dream. What do you want for yourself? What do you want for your family? What kind of person would you like to become in the future? What skills could you learn? What could you possibly do with the association of Herbalife and the influence of Mark and Herbalife? The whole key was to see what kind of person you could become, to not settle for less than you could be, to overcome the obstacles personally, develop your personality, become a charismatic person, and to become all that you could possibly become and not leave anything out. That was Mark's dream for all of us. And what we need to do now at the Masters, now that we've heard all of the teaching and all of the training and having it wrapped up here today, is to have a new sense of your business dream, Herbalife dream, the profit you want to make, the business you want to build, the organization you want to have, the people you want to reach, but also coupled with that are your personal dreams. Because what drives us to do the business, what drives us to get up those early hours, what drives us to stay up those late hours, what causes us to put out that extra energy to do an extraordinary job is our personal dreams. And I promise you that if you've got those personal dreams that you want to accomplish, the business dreams of Herbalife can make all those personal dreams come true. I'm asking you not to sell yourself short. If you've got some dreams that you've put away because you thought were impossible, I want you right now to start making a list of all of those things that you really want, because we're here the next few years with the Herbalife dream to help make all your dreams come true. That's what we're all about. Mark taught us to believe in a plan that was workable. And nobody was more of a genius in putting a plan together that was workable to bring health and nutrition, to bring dermagetics, to bring financial independence and personal development to the marketplace. The man was a genius. In the plan he put together, refined over the years, of course. But after 20 years of unique refinement, we now have a plan second to none. I know there's, a new company starting every 5 minutes around the world because network marketing is such a powerful force in all of the world, but I promise you, best your bet be on something that's well tested and well proven, like the genius plan that Mark put together over the last 20 years. We've got the plan. Mark taught us to find a good product you can believe in. 20 years out there in the marketplace and 20 years of testimonials and 20 years of life-changing experiences from these products. The product that he asked us to believe in is now set and ready for the next 20 years. There's nothing like it. Herbalife has the products. And then it was Mark's dream that everybody would participate in personal development. Learn the skills, make the changes necessary to capture the essence of all that you've got within you. To become the person you can become, to become a leader, to become a manager, to become a supervisor, to touch other people, develop your own charisma, your own influence, develop your own reputation, be all the person you can possibly be. That was Mark's dream, and I see that happening in front of my very eyes here today. That's what Mark wanted. Mark taught us to talk to the people. Go see the people, he said. I've developed a system that's called person-to-person marketing. Now let's go talk to the people and see if we can't, number one, solve their problems. If they've got financial problems, without a doubt, we have the answer. If they're a little lacking in personal development, if they would join Herbalife, we will help them every step of the way to develop them to their full potential. Mark taught us to develop the skills. He taught us that step by step, as he learned the skills, we could learn the skills. When Mark first started, he didn't know how to run a company doing $1 billion in sales. But he was determined to learn. Whatever notes he had to take, whatever class he had to take, whatever teacher he had to listen to, step by step, he learned the skills and asked us to do the same. Then Mark asked us to lead the way. Step out in front. Develop the courage to be the first in your family. Develop the courage to be the first in your community, to lead the way. Mark taught us consistency. How often did we hear him say, day in and day out, week in and week out? Whatever it takes, develop a good plan and consistently work it day after day after day, refining as you go, of course. That was Mark's philosophy. Mark taught us to believe in the future, using the past to correct our mistakes and using the future to get excited. No one was more excited about the future than Mark. He was excited about tomorrow. He was excited about next week. He was excited about next month. He was excited about the next training. He was excited about his next trip. He was excited about the next city he was going to attend. He was excited about the next country where he was going to appear. He was excited about the next chance to call a conference together of top leaders from all over the world. Every feature of the promise of the future of Herbalife, Mark had this incredible, boyish enthusiasm, embracing every piece of the future, because he had the confidence that what we had learned in the past would help us to develop the future, and that we would be absolutely the best in the industry, number one, no doubt about that. Mark taught us to believe in the people. The people is where the fortune is. If you help the people, you help yourself. If you solve their problems, you solve your own problems. If you help them take the first steps, it makes your steps even stronger. If you help the people with their vision of the future, your vision of the future gets clearer. If you help the people overcome obstacles, your obstacles will disappear. If you work hard to put money in someone else's pocket, mysteriously, your pockets fill up with the money. If you will invest in the people, they will invest in you. If you inspire them, they will inspire you. If you will lead them, someday they will lead you. Typical example, Mark Hughes, Jim Rohn. In those early days, Mark attended my seminars. And then finally, I attended his seminars. If you help someone else, someday they will help you. You be the leader now, they may be the leader later when you need that kind of leadership. If you will inspire somebody now, later someday when you need the inspiration, I'm telling you it will be there. Mark said, reach out and touch everybody you can touch. He talked about talking to 10 people a day. And I know some of you are talking to more than 10 people. Some of you maybe are talking to a little less than 10 people. But it wasn't just exactly the figure 10. It was talk to enough people to fill up the day's activity. But if you will talk to the people, every person you talk to could be an open door, the next friend for life, the next business associate. He knew that the genius of building a multi-billion-dollar company was to pay attention to the people. Go see the people. Go train the people. Go inspire the people. Help them to see a vision of the future. Help them to solve their problems. And he knew then if we did that, we would build a company second to none. We would have all the resources we needed, and we would have the strength to keep doing it on into the future. One more, Mark taught us to believe in ourselves. He said, you've got the genius. He said, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can turn it around, you can turn it around. If I can start with nothing, you can start with nothing. If I discovered something within me that helped me become a leader of a multi-billion-dollar company, why couldn't you do the same? If I can inspire the people, you can inspire the people. If I can come up with a good 90-day plan, you can come up with a good 90-day plan. Believe in yourself, believe in your language, believe in your heart, believe in your faith. You've got everything you need to do all that you want to do to become all you can possibly become. Believe in yourself. No one taught that better than Mark. He gave me a unique sense of my own personal dignity, not only by the job that he asked me to do, traveling with him around the world and touching the people, but he also gave me a sense of destiny. He gave me a sense that if I kept developing my skills and kept working on my sense of vision, that the opportunity for me would be absolutely never ending. And for me, that turned out to be true. And now Mark passed along this teaching skill to so many. That's why we've gathered here for the Masters today. He was with us in Masters 1. Now here we are alone with Masters 2. But his spirit is here, his teaching is here, his philosophy is here, and those that have been teaching over these last few days certainly is testimony to that the learning goes on, the teaching goes on, the inspiration goes on. Developing a plan and making it work goes on, which is what Mark would have wanted. This Masters has been a great opportunity for you to learn those extra refinements of the basics that makes the product work, that makes the marketing system work, that makes personal development work. You've been taught by the best. The Masters is a good place for you to refine how you work your day, how you work your plan, to refine the way you talk to other people and conduct the meetings. We're going to leave here with an incredible wealth of information and an incredible chance of refinement to go back and do an absolutely extraordinary job. The Masters is also a chance for you to meet each other, to listen to the details of someone's extraordinary testimonial, take the picture so you take that back with you. And in fact, those face-to-face meetings, meeting somebody, getting the details of someone's testimonial, taking a picture, something uniquely personal, take it back home with you, that can be just as valuable as what you might have learned from the stage here at the Masters. Also coming to Masters has given all of you, I'm sure, a new sense of the big picture, what Herbalife is all about, that country by country we are going to finish the job. 50 now in the first 20 years, who knows how many in the next 20 years. Also, we're asking you now, as a result of the Masters and the training and the people that you've been listening to, the ideas that you've got, notebooks full of notes, ideas and testimonials to take home, now we're asking you, when you get back home, to lead the way. Let Herbalife be known for its extraordinary leadership. Let Herbalife be known as those unique people, if you want something done, ask an Herbalife distributor and it'll probably get done. The reputation that we lead the way. And it's exciting to be here. The inspiration is here. The power is here. All of the stuff is happening here. But now when you get back home, I'm asking you to take those steps. I'm asking you to be consistent day in and day out. I'm asking you to take the basics you learn here and go do the job. Lead the way.